Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Sammy Jo and this is Anna Marie and we're the Crystal Blossom Sisters from Soraya Empowerment Movement, and today we're just doing a little bit of an explanation, a bit of a taster of what you can expect in our Chair Burlesque classes. So welcome to Mindspace Week. We've been asked by the Virtual Village Hall to kind of tell you why our classes are great for mental health and feeling good within your body and within your mind. So we're going to share a little bit of information about what we do and why we do it, and give you a little bit of a taster. So make sure you've got a nice comfy chair to sit down in if you want to have a taste of what we do today. The aim of what we do is to share gentle, joyful ways to boost mood and mind and build your confidence from home. So that's really what Chair Burlesque is about, and we've adapted it for low mobility and all body types. So we do run 2 different sessions. We run one that's fully based on the chair, so if you are not able to mobilise around a chair, or maybe you're in a wheelchair, they're really suitable for you, those classes. And we also do another class which is using the chair as a prop, so you can hold on to it if you're a little bit unsteady on your feet, but you can, if you are able to move around the chair, then that class is perfect for you too. So do you want to explain what burlesque chair dance is?
Yeah.
And what we do?
So, hello, this is Anna Marie. You probably have seen and heard me quite a bit if you've attended any of the classes on the Virtual Village Hall. So in a nutshell, our classes, mainly the burlesque chair classes, is just a playful way how to express yourself. So it is about moving your body freely, as Sammy already said. We are doing 2 versions. One is fully seated in the chair, one is with the movement around the chair. And our aim in these classes is for you to get to moving, have a little bit of a fun around it, and just expressing yourself, adding a little bit of a theatrical addition to that. So linking the movement with the music, bring some character, a little bit of a sassiness, a little bit of a more your personality. So you don't have to worry that something from a West End. We want you to all bring the West End to you and make it your own way. So in the online sessions, the sessions are suited for everyone. As we said, you can do them seated or moving around a little bit. We are focusing on the upper body lines, postures, breath, musicality, bringing your charm, bringing your sass, and stepping into that persona, that show dance persona. And so we're trying to always bring the moves that are quite easy to make, and you can adapt them to yourself. So it's a bit of a shoulder roll. I can't pronounce it today. A little bit of a playfulness with your fingers, and so you don't need experience, you don't need a huge amount of flexibility, or you don't need to worry that you would be standing on the chair or around the chair for far too long. So we always make sure that there is an options for seated or standing, that it's a small range of emotions, that is joint friendly, and it's paced quite nicely, so we are not running around. And then we always trying to make as clear cues as possible. So I'll offer a lot of modifications, a lot of adaptations. We like to engage with everyone who joins the sessions in the comment section. So if something is not clear, do ask questions. Everything is in a slower pace, and adding that fun element with some music. Anything else you would like to add?
No, I think that's everything. So the reason why we wanted to come on today to really tell you about how it can help your mental health is there's been a lot of studies around dance and movement that have been linked to showing that it can really help with uplifting mood. And if you're suffering with depression, dance has been there's been a lot of studies around showing how dance can improve your mental health and improve the symptoms of depression. So we definitely hope that can help during our sessions. And another reason why they're really helpful for mental health. A lot of studies around engagement with communities, and we really, like Anne-Marie said before, is we really like to bring that community sense to our classes, and we like to get you involved. We like to know where you're calling in from, where you're watching us from, and get you really involved in those sessions. We can't see you on the screen, but we always encourage you to get involved in the comments and to tell us how it's going. We've had lots of people message our Facebook page with like pictures of their cats getting involved, which we love, and then how it's improved their life from doing a little bit of burlesque chair dance. And it's just that social connection, which is really important for mental well-being for everyone. And a little bit more about burlesque. There's been studies around burlesque being really good for confidence building and positive body image, because it celebrates self-expression for anyone of all size and ages. So that's why we love burlesque, and it's why we get such a big impact from teaching these classes to people online and in person. So a little bit about how we run the session. I think that's best to hand over to Anne-Marie, because I'm usually the glamorous assistant that helps in the background with any accessibility moves that are a little bit easier than what Anne-Marie delivers. So I'll let Anne-Marie explain a little bit about how we run.
Okay, so what can you expect if you would join any of our sessions? So we will always welcome you to the session, and as we've already mentioned, we ask you where you're from. If you've done any of our classes, we just want to engage with you first. We sadly cannot see you, but we still want to hear your stories. We still want to hear your reasons why you're joining the session. So we always take a little bit of a time for that engagement, so we all feel connected, that we are part of this community and we are doing the dance classes together. Then we start with a warm-up to make sure that our bodies are ready and that our mind stepped into that showgirl persona. And then we start teaching the routine. The way how we teach the routine is to teach you, to show you a couple of moves, somewhere between 2 to 3 moves at a time. We repeat them a couple of times without the music, then we will put the music on, try it out with the music a couple of times, and then we start slowly adding on. So each time you will just get up to 3-4 moves at a time, and it's a snowball effect. We'll get through the routine. So it's you will get the routine in a smaller parts, so you can remember it, your body can remember it, and it is not overwhelming. By the end of the session, you will have like under a minute routine that you will be fully familiar with to the music. And the great thing is that you can always take these routines with you, show them your family, and a lot of the times they can match with a lot of other music, so you don't necessarily need to stick just to the music we give you. And then we will do a short cool down, just once again making sure that you don't get injured after the exercise. And again, we will just get a little bit of engagement, just check in, how did you enjoy the session, if there is anything you would like to see in the upcoming classes. And then we suddenly say goodbye, and we usually have these sessions every 2 weeks. So once in a month it's a version of the chair dance where we sit and dance around the chair, and once in a month it's a fully seated version of a burlesque. So that's the short overview.
Yeah. Oh, and it's always on YouTube as well to watch.
Yeah. So you get, if you there's quite a big library of the dances. We've been doing them nearly 2 years.
Yeah, I think so.
Nearly over 2 years. So either on YouTube or on the Virtual Village Hall website, there is a library with all of the sessions we've done so far. So if you are a little bit nosy, you want to actually see what it's like, you can go ahead. It should be under the Chair Burlesque, or maybe if you search the Crystal Blossom Sisters, then you should be able to find quite a few videos, quite a few dance routines we've done over the years.
We like to do them. Sometimes we like to do them when we go abroad. So we'll bring a theme in. So we had a Spanish theme. So we brought a few Latin moves in there. We recently did one from Turkey. So we had some Turkish essence within the within the music and within the dance. So we always like to bring a little bit of a cultural flavour sometimes to our dance routines to feel like you're on holiday with us.
Right. Shall we give it a go a little?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so let's hold this for me. I'll put a little bit of a music on. So, let's give you a little taster so you actually know what you can expect from the session. So, we'll just imagine that we've done all the welcoming and then we've done the warm-up. So I'll pause the music just for a moment. So firstly, we will show you a couple of hands movements, and then we will put some music on. So the very first movement we will do is to bring the hands together in front of your chest. And then we will have a slow count over 8 to lifting the hands all the way up above your head. And as you will be lifting the hands up, I'll just move a little bit back. As you will be moving the hands up, you'll be slowly opening them as a flower. Okay, so you'll bring them just underneath our chest, and then we go up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's slowly opening, 7, 8. Okay, so that is your first move. It's just to bring the head, bring the crown on top of your head. Slowly bring that up, and as it's around your forehead, you'll open it up, and then you have it on top of your head. Okay, so this is our first move. The second move we will do, you'll release the hands, and then we will do 4 roll shoulders on one side and 4 shoulders on the other side. So it's just bring the shoulders simply back, 2, 3, 4, and then we go to the other side, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so let's do these 2 moves together, and we'll put some music on. So bring hands together, and then we go up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. We go shoulder, 2, 3, and 4. Other side, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's put some music on so we can have a little bit more fun. So I'll put the music on, and let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Hands in front of your chest, and we go up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Open. Release, and you go shoulder, 2, 3, 4. Other side, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Okay, let's do this one more time, and then we will add a little bit more on. So I'll move it back, and we bring the hands together, and then we go up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we go down and 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. So those was a couple of first moves. And then we have, is there 2 more moves to show? So the second move is just we will take a little look over the shoulder and then look over the other shoulder. Okay, so it's just like a little like, who is there? Who is there? So a little cheeky look over the shoulder, and then from here once again we will bring the hands in front of your chest, and it's like a spirit fingers or jazz hands. We'll just bring them all the way up and then up and above your head. Okay, so like again, this is the time where I would tell you get creative. So it's just a spirit fingers or jazz hands, whatever you prefer to call it, spreading them across your chest, and then you can get creative from here. So let's link all those moves together. We bring the hands in front of your chest. We go up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You open, release, and we go shoulder, 2, 3, 4. Other side, 3, 2, 4. Can't count. We'll let go of one shoulder and the other shoulder, hands in front of your chest, and then across. Well, that happens quite a lot. Okay, so if you know me, you know I can't count. So, okay, let's do this one more time with some music. You already know what we're doing. Okay, so let's do this all the way from the top. Bring the hands in front of your chest, and then we go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. Shoulder 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 4, 3, 2, 1, and you look and look, and your spirit singers. Perfect. So this was a little taster session on what you can expect. We will have a fully seated version of our burlesque in 2 weeks' time, and then we usually have the chair burlesque where we walk around the chair the second week of the month, and then the last week of the month is the seated version. So it's always on Tuesdays, 12:30, every 2 weeks.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon. Thank you.